Hi, Rolf Kurtyka again with Brightwood Real Estate Education. Let's talk briefly about the Renovation, Repair, and Painting Program, the RRP. This was put into place in 2010. Again, the Renovation, Repair, and Painting Program, the RRP. So a couple things you might bump into on an exam are going to be covered in this brief discussion. Here's one. Construction firms, trades, painters, anybody who disturbs a lead-based paint surface must be certified in containment and cleanup of lead, dust, and debris. So a couple things to know about this. Number one, well, that's what you want to kind of have in your mind, is that construction firms, trades, painters, anybody who disturbs a lead-based paint surface is required to be certified through this RRP program. Now, I don't have it on the slide here, but I think it's important for you to get this fact. Remember that lead-based paint, the use of lead-based paint, the manufacture of lead-based paint was outlawed or became illegal, or you couldn't do it after 1978, January 1st, 1978. So then by default, this program, this RRP program, affects people, contractors, trades, electricians, plumbers, painters, anybody who disturbs lead-based paint. We can only assume there would be lead-based paint if the property is built prior to 1978. So the two come together. When do contractors and trades and painters have to be certified with this RRP certification? When they're working on properties which were constructed prior to January 1st, 1978. And so you learn how to work in a dust containment type of environment by going through this certification program. Another thing that they have to do is provide owners, the homeowner, the customers, with the Renovate Right brochure before starting work. You can search the internet and take a look at what the Renovate Right brochure talks about. It talks a lot about containing dust and being very careful with the dust that can be produced in the remodeling process. Now, owners working on their own property are exempt. They don't have to get this certification, this RRP certification. But that's only if they are owner occupying that particular property. If a person owns rental property, they could not do work on that rental property unless they were certified. So they have to follow the requirements when working on a property they're renting out to others. Owners are only exempt when they work on their own primary residence, which they occupy. Here's another key thing for both exams and for our real life practice. Renovation completed in violation of this RRP certification, if renovation or repairs were done and that certification was not held by the people who did it, that's a material fact. And what do we know about material facts? Material facts must be disclosed. So it's one of those questions that you need to ask as an agent if you're looking at a potential listing or you've got maybe a listing signed up and you have to ask about material facts. Have there been any renovations? And if so, can we produce the RRP certificates for the buyer? And if I'm working with a buyer, if I'm the agent representing the buyer, and I find out or I determine that there has been renovation done recently, they're advertising in the listing, new bathroom, new kitchen, renovated basement, remodeled this, that, and the other thing. Okay, I'm working with the buyer. I say, where are the certifications? Where's the RRP certifications? So there's a few things for you on the Renovate, Repair, and Paint program.